The sun had not fully risen yet. In a small, peaceful town in America, a soft light was coming through the window of a simple family home. Inside that house, a family's life was about to change once again. The walls were filled with memories, pictures of a happy family, a father, a mother, and their little son. Everyone looked happy in those photos, but today the same house was filled with a silence that words could never explain. Standing in the room was John Miller, a brave American soldier. He was wearing his military uniform. Every badge and mark on his uniform carried a story of his hard work, sacrifice, and love for his country. But today, behind his proud face, there was a hidden pain. Because today, he was leaving his home again. His wife Sarah stood near the door. Her eyes were filled with tears, but she was trying her best to hide them. Their 6-year-old son Liam was holding his father's hand tightly. "Dad, when will you come back?" Liam asked with an innocent voice. John became silent for a moment. A soldier can find thousands of words to give courage to the world. But sometimes, he cannot find the right words to answer his own child. He picked up his son and hugged him tightly. "I'll be back soon, buddy, and when I return, we will play in the park together again." Liam smiled. He didn't understand that his father was not just leaving for a mission. He was leaving behind an entire world. Because when a soldier leaves his home, he doesn't leave just a house. He leaves a mother's prayers, a wife's endless waiting, a child's unfinished games, and thousands of small dreams that his family carries every day. John always knew that a soldier's life was not easy. When he was young, his own father served in the military. He had seen his father leave home many times. He understood the responsibility of protecting a nation. But after becoming a father himself, John realized something deeper. A soldier's biggest battle is not always fought on a battlefield. Sometimes, the hardest moment is when he hugs his child and says, "I will come back," even when he doesn't know what tomorrow will bring. Before leaving for the airport, John looked at his house one last time. The same house where his son took his first steps. The same place where his wife stood beside him during every difficult moment. The same door where he always returned after every mission. He looked at his home and whispered, "I will come back because my family is waiting for me." The mission began. Far away from home, John and his team were serving their duty. The days were difficult. The nights were even harder. But every night when the other soldiers rested, John looked at the picture of his son. That little smile in the picture gave him strength. One day, his fellow soldier asked him, "John, how do you stay strong even during the hardest times?" John looked at the picture and replied, "Because someone is waiting for me." A soldier doesn't fight only for his country. He fights for the people he loves. Back home, Sarah took care of their son every day. Liam looked at the door and asked, "Mom, will Dad come home today?" Sarah smiled and answered, "One day he will come home, son." But when the night came, and Liam fell asleep, Sarah sat alone, looking at John's picture. Her eyes carried fear, but her heart carried hope. Because she knew, a soldier's family fights the battle with him. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Far away from his home, John continued his mission. Every day brought new challenges, but one thing always kept him moving forward, the thought of returning to his family. Every night before sleeping, John opened a small notebook. Inside it were drawings made by his son Liam. One drawing showed 3 people holding hands, a father, a mother, and a little boy. At the bottom, Liam had written with his small handwriting, "My family forever." John looked at that drawing and smiled. For the world, he was a soldier. But for Liam, he was just a father who promised to come home. Back in America, Sarah was living every day with patience. She knew being a soldier's wife meant carrying responsibilities alone sometimes. She attended school meetings, fixed things around the house, helped Liam with homework, and celebrated small moments without John. But every celebration felt incomplete. On Liam's birthday, he looked at the empty chair near the table. Mom, Dad should be sitting there. Sarah smiled with tears in her eyes. "He is with us, Liam. He may be far away, but his heart is right here." One evening, John received a message from home. It was a video from Liam. The little boy was standing proudly wearing a small toy soldier uniform. "Dad, I want to be brave like you." John watched the video again and again. Those words touched his heart. He realized something important. Children don't only learn from what their parents say. They learn from what their parents sacrifice. After many difficult days, John's mission was finally coming close to an end. The soldiers were preparing to return home. Everyone was excited, but John stayed quiet. His only thought was, will my son still remember the promise I made? The day finally came. The military vehicle arrived. Families were waiting. Some were crying. Some were smiling. Some were just standing silently, waiting for the person they had missed for so long. Then John stepped out. For a moment, everything stopped. He searched through the crowd, and then he saw him. Liam, his little son, was running toward him. "Dad." John dropped his bag and opened his arms. Liam hugged him tightly. "I knew you would come back." John closed his eyes. That one sentence healed all the pain of the months away. Sarah walked toward them slowly. John looked at her. No words were needed, because some emotions are too deep for words. They hugged each other. A family was together again. That night, John sat with Liam near the window. Liam asked, "Dad, why do soldiers have to leave their families?" John looked outside at the stars and answered, "Because sometimes protecting millions of families means being away from our own family. But remember one thing, a soldier never truly leaves home, because the love of family travels with him wherever he goes." Years passed. Liam grew older. He never forgot the sacrifices his father made. One day, he stood beside his father wearing his own military uniform. John looked at him with pride. "You understand now?" Liam smiled. "Yes, Dad. When a soldier leaves home, he doesn't leave only a house. He leaves behind the people he loves, the dreams he wants to protect, and the memories that give him strength to return." That day, John realized something. A soldier's uniform is not only made of courage, it is made of prayers from a mother, tears from a wife, dreams of a child, and the love of an entire family. Because behind every soldier who stands strong, there is a family silently standing strong with him.